Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the new and improved conversational podcast. Where you're joining us for the first time or you return listener. We're thrilled to have you on board another exciting adventure. Welcome to episode 236 of the Weebs Lounge podcast, previously known as the Anime Lady Podcast, a show where we talk about anime, manga, gaming, movies, and the weeb culture through honest conversation, debates, and chaotic energy. For this way, we're catching up on goddamn news because it's been a couple weeks. D23 happened, Comic-Con happened, and you know, it's a big long week of just coverage of media and pop culture. So let's get to it. Talk about, join our lounge, have a drink, have a cup of water, have a tea, have an iced coffee, whichever you want. But let's get to it, because share this episode, bring your friends, and let's make this episode unforgettable. All powered by AniMa Weebs Studio. Catch every new episode every week on YouTube and audio feed. Wherever you listen, let's get to it. Time goes down below. It's your boy, Love and Peace, your humidity typhoon, your tranquilito, your Latino heat. Your Latino heat that's more Rico Suave than Dominic Mysterio, that he has slept with too many women, or there's some woman that is better wrestlers than him. If you're watching wrestling, you know that statement, you know that comment, that Rhea Ripley is the better wrestler of Liv Morgan. But hey, Chelsea Green is our champion. Salute to our champion that did not get taken off her belt by Nick Aldis. I just had to say my comments since I wasn't here Friday and we didn't know no coverage. So I just had to say my piece. But it's great to be here. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this episode. This coverage. D23 came out this past week. I'm excited with all the news. It's been a long week for me. If you guys haven't, go check out TikTok for our Cardi B music video that got leaked. But the official will be coming in the next couple of weeks because, hey, people, fans have no patience. We were in Brooklyn. Go check that out. You might not see me because I was prepping other sets for the next scenes. But hopefully you guys like the video, because who was out there twerking as well, but was not there physically, but was there spiritually for Operation Cougar, is my boy, the world champion, Whawkins.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ignorant children of the Isles, what is up, what is good? It's your reigning, defending, undisputed universal heavyweight champion of the world. That's right, Whawkins is here, walking on death's door because your boy is tired from celebrating some bachelor seasons and all that. But hey, we're not here to talk about some crappy reality TV show. We're here to talk about some Disney news, some MCU greatness, some returning of Kingdom Hearts that has the whole timeline just theorizing. And man, my algorithm needed a cleanse like this when it comes to Kingdom Hearts just being back into there. But that's not all that we got this weekend. We got some other like movie stuff, some trailers dropped, some footage, some possible leaks and all that, but that's besides the point. We'll talk about all that, but of course, bringing us full circle with the lovely Parks and all that will be the man above, who is just chilling up in the clouds with a good old crescent moon. How you doing today, Cloudy Crescent?
The rocks of the eternal shore crash against me and be broken. Like my second season, now streaming on Disney Plus. Hello, you people. It's me, Cloudy, your favorite purple mist, aside from Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time. Also, watch that. Today,
you're almost done with it.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Today will be a day like no other until we do this shit again next year, and the next year, and the year after that. But yes, it's going to be a very Disney-centric day. So, prepare thyself.
Not sponsored, by the way, from Disney.
Well, after tonight, we probably won't be.
Hey, some of us may be excited. Hey, at least it's not Sony sponsoring this video compared to last week's review of Spider-Man, where we had maybe a two votes saying like an 8 out of 10 film, and maybe one of them being a 2 out of 10. Not pointing fingers, but hey, you never know. Right, Sony? Wink, wink.
Thank you for the sponsorship, Sony.
But we are here for
This
the week.
episode's actually sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Make sure to use the code below, code Lyoko, for your free diamonds to get your favorite waifu in Raid Shadow Legends.
Hey.
Available now on all phones.
They actually hit me up a couple years ago to actually do a sponsor video, like many years ago. I missed the emails. I never got the opportunity. But big shout out for the name you draw for Cody Loco, because that to me always deserves a shout and a mention for the show. Love that for Big Forehead Game. But
Yep.
like Whawkins was talking about, we're here for the Weebs Lounge. If anybody don't know what we're talking about, we're here just to relax, come chill, come hang out with us in a conversational aspect of what we're doing, or what we've been up to, or what media we have been consuming, because we're entering to the Otaku Parlor, where we discuss what media that we have been consuming. So grab a drink, grab a coffee like I have. It's right now, it's 8 p.m. and I'm drinking a little iced coffee to stay awake because I have Weebs Lounge recording and I have Off the Bench. So I have a long night ahead of me that I work the next day. So I got to be main in the game. So that's my drink of choice tonight. But what's your drink choice tonight? Chat, let us know in the comment section, or if you guys are watching in the morning, be safely. Don't drink some liquor in the morning. But hey, that's your rise and shine. That's up to your choice. But we're here for the Otaku Parlor, and I'm gonna swing it at first to the world champion, because I know he got a bit of a dosage to drop on us.
Well, first of all, don't listen to Vash. Don't be a little bitch. Drink your tequila at 8 a.m. in the morning. It'll be great for you. But, oh boy, it has been a hot minute since we've done a Otaku Parlor. I actually watched some things that are actually pretty dang good. Some things that are just like, what are we doing here with it all? So movies and TV. X-Men 97, we'll talk about that next week, so stay tuned for all that. I guess a quick little thing. First 4 episodes are really good. So other than that, I watched a show called The Ninth Jedi. Now, if you lovely people out there are long-term listeners of both the Weebs Lounge and perhaps Anime Lately, when we were going by that with this podcast, you know my thoughts about modern Star Wars being a big old hot mess. You know, I'm not a fan of modern Star Wars. However, there are a few exceptions. Andor not one of them, because I haven't watched Andor yet, so maybe one day I'll come around to that. But the other thing was Star Wars Visions, because I really like what that first season did, and I've been meaning to go back and watch seasons 2 and 3 to see what they have in store. But I was very much happy, very excited to see that one of the episodes from season 1 got an actual season, an actual series, The Ninth Jedi, following good old Kara as she travels the galaxy to try to save her dad from an evil force that is trying to take over the galaxy. Now, a lot of people are trying to put this into the Star Wars canon, and this is not canon at all. It's in its own universe. It is using like the Star Wars names, but like, or like the concept, so like the whole concept of Jedi and lightsabers, and because that's the thing, like this is a whole series that's mainly to do about like lightsabers, and like what that means for like a Jedi going forward. So it's really cool because like her dad is a sabersmith, as they call him, and he created these lightsabers that like the color changes with where you're aligning on the dark side. So it's like, if you're a Jedi, they're going to be blue or green. There's a character that has like a purple one. So he's just like, he leans, like he has some dark side tendencies, but he's still a good guy and all that. The twist with it, I won't say much about like the twist with like the villain and all that. But it's really cool because like they also kind of dive into, what is it? It's like a silver lightsaber color, where it's basically Ultra Instinct when you think about it. But yeah, obviously the Siths, theirs turn red and all that. But it's a really cool concept, really cool idea that they kind of dive into with it. And yeah, it's only about 8 episodes long, done by Production IG. So yeah, an anime studio did this. So yeah, it's actually pretty good, especially the animation with it. Story wise, it's fine story wise. But yeah, I would recommend it. I don't want to say too much because I think you guys should really just kind of give it the shot, just give it the chance to like actually watch it and consume it and think for yourself about it. But I would recommend that one out of anything Star Wars related in 2026. Go watch The Ninth Jedi. It's pretty dang good.
That's a shout.
Yeah. However, I just finished watching the season finale of season 3 of My Adventures with Superman before we recorded this podcast, and yeah, it's pretty good. It got me in the heart. It got me in the little heartstrings and all that. I said this in my like little tweet review I do too with media. I still try to think about like what it is that really resonates with me in this version of Superman, because like growing up, I was never really a big Superman guy, but something about like My Adventures with Superman with this one, I don't know if it's just like he's more like I'm more his age, or like going through like some of the struggles that he does too. Like I can connect more with him through that, or if it's something like more than that. But yeah, there's something about this Superman that really I can see that beacon of hope and all that. But I think mainly it's because like he's an early version of Superman, so he's still like trying to get like that confidence or that hope that he can be that symbol and all that. But yeah, season 3 ended this weekend. I thought it was really good. This final episode, fantastic. I like where we're going with everything. It hasn't been greenlit yet for season 4. So James Gunn, you better load that revolver of yours, because I need a season 4 of this, much like I need another season of Invincible Fight Girl. So yeah, get on it right now. And I think my biggest gripe is as good as the animation can be, I would like more consistency with the animation, because like we got to this finale and there were some really good shots, but like I was also still left wanting more from it. But I don't want to take away too much from that, because also y'all need to make sure you get your animation production a little worked on, I guess, where, you know, I would rather something a little more crisper or cleaner than, let's say, an Invincible season 4, for example. Like let's take our time. Let's make some, you know, maybe different cuts, or like, you know, spend a little bit more time cooking a little bit. But we do have something really good here. Yeah, season 3 also gets a pass for me. But the zenith, the peak of everything that I've watched since the last time we did this, Dune Part 2. Jesus criminy H tap dancing Christ. This I wish I saw this in theaters. I wish I had the opportunity to be caught up at that time to watch this movie in IMAX. My God, like visually stunning, acting phenomenal across the board. Not a single character, like no one really took me away from it. The soundtrack, like each piece of music in this is just chef's kiss, really get you in the moment. And the sound design too. Like there's a part near the climax of the movie where like there's this big dust cloud going on, and you see like one of those giant sandworms come out, and like you could hear it. And it was at this moment I thought to myself, I'm like, I refuse to not see part 3 in IMAX. I need to feel I need to feel that rumbling in my grundle so bad when I watch this movie, when I experience this movie. Oh my gosh, it's really good. If you have not watched any Dune, like, and I get it, because like I had my gripes too with part 1, where it's just like, okay, this feels more like a prologue, more like a table setting of sorts.
It felt like a prologue. I haven't watched Dune Part 2, but I heard many good things. I've seen the poster of Dune Part 3. It looks very exciting, but I haven't seen Part 2 yet. I also plan to see the TV show they did. I think a season on HBO Max. I believe they did a season.
Yeah. I don't know how much it's gonna play into part 3, but I have to ask my friends about that.
Same, but I heard it's very good, so I'm glad to hear on your part as well that you also enjoy the product, you enjoy the media. I plan to watch it. I heard a rumor that they're gonna try to include part 1 and part 2 in theater a month before, So if you do want to experience it in November, probably they might do. Hopefully, a success where they do. Part 3 is about to end the trilogy, so I feel like it'll be a smart choice.
Yeah.
Just like they're doing for Avengers Doomsday, they're also adding Endgame a month before. So I feel like that's a smart choice if they do want to make more extra money.
Well, with MCU, they've got their work cut out for them when it comes to Doomsday, if you will.
Yeah.
If they actually do that part 1, part 2 thing, like you said, that's a good 6 hours in the movie theater that you're going to be experiencing. So I would probably recommend, hey, maybe going to see it at somewhere like the Alamo, so that way you can have like dinner with it. And that way you can, have some bathroom breaks or something with it. But man, just part 2 alone, like, because again, part 1, I mean, and I didn't want it to really detract my thoughts with it feeling like a prologue, because like you can do a story very well even if it is just a prologue. Like look at season 1 of Vinland Saga. Like when that season ended and like the ending shot was just like a white screen and it just said prologue end.
Yep.
And you went through all that shit just to see the prologue. Bruh, no.
I jumped on my chair thing.
Some insane work. Yeah, dude. I legitimately like. I remember getting up from my seat, being like, "What are you talking about? Prologue? Prologue? What? This boy went through that much, and you're just telling me that's just just the backstory? What? And so that's Dune Part 1. Part 2. Oh my god! Like. It enhances the world they're in, the universe that they're in, the politics that they're in. Oh my god, there was one scene that just like it blew my mind how awesome this looked. It was the scene where they go to this other planet. Like you see this other planet going on, but they have what they call a black sun.
Yeah,
and it makes everything like in the sunlight white. Like almost like a wax figure white or like something from a 3D printer white. But oh my god, it's so cool to look at. But what's really cool is there's a part where like you see them transition from like walking from the shadow, like from like walking inside to walking outside, and the transition from that is just, it's so clean and so like smooth. It's one of those things that really would get Vash off. I'll say that much right now. Like Vash with his production work and his production like knowledge and eye. Yeah. It would give you something to be like, ooh, what? Oh, wifey, why can't you do this for me? What? Why can't you make me feel these kind of feelings? What? So that takes all my movies and TV out of the way. Anime and manga, what's that taste like? I'm just catching, keeping up with my weekly stuff, so I'll have more to say when seasons end and all that. Video games, kind of the same thing. Still doing Black Flag with Assassin's Creed. Still going through Digimon Time Stranger, Kingdom Hearts 1 replay. I'll save my Mario Party 2 talk for a certain cloudy man, because we have some things to get off about Mario Party.
Oh, can't wait to hear that.
Oh my god. But hey, now we've come to the best part, my favorite part of everything. Who's ready for some retail therapy? Because I've been waiting for a while for this one.
He has, trust me, because he has messaged me. Are we going to do this for this week? He has. He's been waiting maybe a month since Comic-Con of San Diego. That's how long, Chad. It's been literally 4 weeks.
I'm gonna start with what I've recently got. Okay, so during this weekend, had a nice little bachelor party for one cloudy man here, and we went to Busch Gardens and Water Country USA. And one of my favorite things to get at that place was I got a new water jug with all the roller coasters, or like all the like good roller coasters that are there. So like you have like the Griffin that was closed down. Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry for that. But hey, at least we got to ride. Oh no, you didn't ride Tempesto. You didn't ride that one.
We got Verbolten. That was the best one. Verbolten is amazing.
No, Pantheon. Dude, Pantheon.
Pantheon is also amazing. Dude, that's especially about Busch Gardens. They're all amazing.
Yeah. I'm glad we did. I'm glad I didn't do Alpengeist. I'm surprised you guys didn't want to do that. Was there a reason?
I wanted to, but I didn't want to be a dick and be like, I'm going to do it all on my own. You guys wait here.
Was your never mind. We're not going to talk about that. Invader. Wooden Coaster was all right. You know. Oh, your poor Dark Coaster. Your poor Dark Coaster.
I just, Curse of Dark Castle was an awesome ride, and then it got turned into a coaster, and I thought, you know what? I can finally judge it for its own merit. Here we go. Let's take a look. There's that beautiful castle. Lights are on. Approach the front gate. Closed.
Yep. Apollo's Chariot. That was fun. Apollo's Chariot was really fun. Now, funny story about that one though.
We're doomed.
So we get to the park like right when it opened. Okay, like what was it? Like we only waited like 20 minutes for it to like actually open.
Yeah, and
so,
we were pretty close to the to the front of the crowd. Yeah.
So we were making a beeline right for Verbolten. We were like, all right, that's gonna be our number one priority for Bolton. Cool, rode that one. After that, we went to Tempesto. Which me and our other friend rode. Trevor stood back for that one, but that's fine. Then we went to Apollo's Chariot. So already it was like maybe 10:40 at that point, and we were already going to our third ride. So it's like, you know what? Timing is amazing. We're gonna get in so many rides, like especially in the early part of this. So we were literally we were like the third. We were going to be like the third people, like third next in line. What was the announcement that went on after that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay where you are. We're just announcing that there's going to be a bit of a delay. We're getting a second car out, and we're going to test that and make sure we make the line go faster.
So, good for the people, behind us. Well, I mean, after we waited, 30 minutes for them to test the new car and all that?
Honestly, it could have been like 40 to an hour. I feel like that's how long we waited.
God damn.
Yeah. But I mean, at that point, we were like third next in line.
Yeah, it's like, it didn't matter.
Yeah. So it was worth it. But we were still able to ride everything else. So that was great. But yeah, this is my commemoration to a good weekend that we had. 64 fluid ounces of great unadulterated water will be drank from me from this cup every single day.
Love it.
Now, y'all remember a pilot episode of a show called Gamerverse that came out a few months ago?
No.
Yes, of course. Well, I think Whawkins loved it.
Yeah, we all loved it.
Yeah. And y'all know how Glitch operates, where it's like, oh, you got to buy the merchandise so that way they can, get some funding for these shows and all that. And I already showed off Gobbles that I got, a couple months ago. Well, my Kit and Caboodle figure came in.
Yes, I remember the design.
This is actually really cool. She just looks really cool. And I really like the material they use for it. It's a nice hard plastic. I don't know. She just looks really good. I like it. I'm glad she came in. I don't know where I'm going to put her, but she'll go somewhere.
So from Glitch products, you have a good 5 now of Glitch products?
1, 2. I have a good 3 because I have these 2 from Gamerverse, and I have my boy Kinger. So
3. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, but however. Oh, y'all thought that was hyperfixation. No, sorry, Bob. The hyperfixation continues. Oh, here's book 5 of Dungeon Crawler Carl, The Butcher's Masquerade, my favorite book. Remember the 3D print thing I got a few weeks ago?
Yes, from the con, yes.
Yeah. Now I got the actual book. Look at this thick boy. Isn't it thick? Isn't that great? For comparison, here's my iPhone 16 I have. Nice little thick boy,
I think you told me that book 5 was 22 hours of audio?
I'd have to double check the audiobook with that, but fear not, young Padawan. You think I just have book 5? You think I just have the Butcher's Masquerade? No, sorry, Bob. Here's book 6. Oh, the Eye of the Bedlam Bride. And guess what? This one's even thicker. Look at that comparison. Oh, yeah. It's a book 5. Oh, man. Now, here's a cool thing. And I keep forgetting to mention this with the books. Because so they have like the paper like dust collector on them and all that. But what's cool is, when you open it, they have like a little saying like on the front of the book. And here's your little teaser for book 6. I need a baby seal.
Very vague.
Oh, very vague. But when you get to the reason behind needing a baby seal, you're all going to come back to me. These two guys, as well as the comments, are going to come back to me and be like, "You motherfucker!"
So in the year of 2035 is what you're telling me, most likely.
No, by the end of this year. Okay, great.
Here's how we'll go. My men will play a bunch of drunken sailors, and you're a bunch of baby seals. And scene.
It's funny. Never mind. But you would think it stops at book 6. Do y'all think it stops at book 6? No.
Okay.
Book 7 is here as well. Another chunky boy. This inevitable ruin. And I'm going to go on record for all you One Piece fans out there. This is what Wano should have been. This whole book, this covers what they call in the series. Trevor. Oh, no. I don't know if this might jog a memory in you or not. I don't know if they've mentioned it in book 1 yet or not. But this covers a thing in Dungeon Crawler Carl known as faction wars. Again, it's
faction wars.
It's what Wano should have been. And when y'all get there, and you One Piece fans realize, oh, this is what Wano should have been. You'll realize, oh my God, Whawkins was right this whole time. And I'll be right behind you in my spacesuit being like, always have been and always will be. You just got to listen to me. But man, I am so happy. I only got to get one more book now. I might get it this weekend. So I might go on another tirade next week about getting Parade of Horribles. But man, I'm happy to finally have, hopefully soon, all the books. Again, stay tuned for next week. Gonna have them over there right underneath Broly. I'm just very happy that my hyperfixation is still going strong, because I still think about Dungeon Crawler Carl a lot. Like read or watch it. Read or listen to it. I mean, do either one. I need more people to talk about this brilliant series, man. But I'm done talking. I'm done. Y'all can move on now.
How about you, Trev? You got some thoughts? Do you want to speak? Want to express how you feel about Mario Party and why friends will always be bitches?
What?
When we began, when we were wee little lads, we would get our N64. Maybe we would boot up a game called Mario Party 2. You know what? I always had fun. No. Here's the thing. Pretty sure we all went through it. As kids, we would try out we would try the game out. And maybe, we learned that the computer players, when you're one player versus 3 computer players, if you put them on normal or hard, the game kind of does everything in its power to break you. And the computers, they're really good. So, hey, maybe you want to just unlock everything as fast as possible, or, just to stand somewhat of a chance, you might put it on easy because you learned the hard way. Don't put things on hard. I hope you can feel me staring into my microphone, Whawkins, when I said that. So, I had a little bachelor trip this weekend. It was beautiful. I loved it. But, well, last night, this is a very recent memory. Last night, we decided to say, hey, we came back from Busch Gardens. You know what? Let's boot up Mario Party 2. And someone said, all right, this is it. Let's do the 50 turns.
That was your idea. The 50 turns was your idea.
I agreed to it, but you were the mastermind behind it.
You were the one that wanted 50 turns.
But how? Wait. But how?
I did the other.
This is how it begins.
I did the other.
How is it his idea when you're the one that points the idea out? But he agrees to it. Just because he agreed with it, it sounds like it came from your idea.
Because no. Because he was like, we could do the 30 rounds on another game or the 50 rounds on the other.
It was not me. I did not say that. That might have been Justin.
Either way, somebody told me
Story
50
changes.
rounds, so I went with 50 rounds. However, I will take full responsibility for this next part.
So, we pick 50 turns, and it's like, all right, now, who do you want to be your computer player? And it's like, all right, Peach, who we've effectively called bitch for the rest of the night. And so, it's like, all right, what difficulty would you like her? No hesitation, no wait, no patience, hard, said by Whawkins. For 22 turns, this ginormous asshole named Bitch dog rolled us. She annihilated us. She JoJo 4D chess played us for that whole time. Our lives were miserable.
The comeback of the century.
Every dice roll that we had, no matter what, serviced her. And not us every single time. Every item we got, she took advantage of. Every blue coin that we got, no, she took advantage of that. All the booze that we went in for until turn 23 and after, she used it to her advantage. She was impossible.
Where did it get her?
Down to 0 stars because we made a pact to just destroy her.
Oh.
To the point
was
where
3 people against
Whawkins
one.
had the Solana's one of us won and the computer player didn't.
Yeah,
it would have been a victory. So Whawkins had 6 stars. I got 5, and our other one, Justin, you got
said, we're gonna destroy you.
5. We did. We made a pact. And we did it. Man, and I understand because I don't think I've ever done a 50 turn Mario Party before, but
it's been since I was like little. That
man, do you know why? Like you learn why you don't do 50 turns because the amount of mini games that you replay. Despite every option being available, oh my god! Yeah. How many times did we do skateboard scamper? 5.
Yeah, at least 5. No, how many times did we do the freaking what was it? The island with bills coming at you?
Oh, that was like 4 times.
Yeah, like.
Oh, or how many races were there? 2?
Oh no, there were 4. There were 4 of those because there were 3. There were 3 because Peach picked Boo the first time and annihilated us, even though it's a game by chance. And then Justin picked Boo the other 2 times, and he won with the one, but he almost did with the other. We almost thought we found out the meta of that one, but oh my gosh. No, here's the thing though. I still came out on top.
Oh, you won at the end?
You did.
I did.
By my grace, you won.
And look, Daddy came out on top.
Daddy.
You know what's infinitely funny? I don't think you noticed because you were on your phone.
Retaining the world heavyweight title.
Vash, you need to hear this because it's the funniest shit. He was on his phone for the last turn, and I know he did not look at the screen at all. I had the Boo Bell, and I hovered over his name to steal his star.
Oh, wait, no, I did see that. I did see that. I was doing like this kind of move where I was like,
that's like I could do the funniest shit right now.
Yeah. No, I legit I stopped scrolling. I was looking up like this, like, oh, he better fucking not.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, like, son of a bitch, better not.
Kalima.
Because Justin saw me because I was like I was on my phone with my left hand and I had the other like Joy-Con in my right and I literally like had it lifted up ready to like quit the game. So yeah,
we almost a new civil war would have broken out that night.
No.
We won.
I mean, the night before was fine,
Yeah, even though the game, we played Mario Party Superstars, and the game gave the computer player Birdo this time a golden pipe, and it won by 1 star.
That one was torment.
I'll probably play Mario Party maybe 1 to 5 times in my life, and I never actually finish the game because it usually goes from arguments, or we just say fuck it, we're bored, and we move on to the next one, and we do Mario Striker, or we do Mario Kart, or we move on to somebody else. I never actually got to fully experience a Mario Party game.
Well, I know what we're doing eventually.
Oh God! You know what? I'm glad you said bored. I'm glad because now that's the perfect segue. Because something happened after Mario Party 2 last night.
Oh,
We stayed up, and
so you got your revenge.
Did I? So we stayed up till like 10:30-ish is when it actually started. But hey guys, D23, that theme, the today's topic of news, that happened.
Yeah.
And well, you guys know me, the park stuff was all my jazz. I wanted to see it, and I had to defend this decision to my brother-in-law so many times. Like, I swear it was better before in the past. I swear there are details. And you may be thinking, whoa, hold on there, Cloudy, hold on. This was the best D23 ever because you got so many announcements.
Did we?
No.
Well, at least part-wise, yeah.
I mean, for the park section, that was excruciating. That was hard to watch, and I'm going to get into the details in just a second. But it has to be said, out of the 3 people in that room that was watching D23, 1 was neutral. That was Whawkins. You had some park knowledge, but you were pretty much neutral. You were there for the fun and drinks and the food.
I would have done the same.
A lot of Dr. Peppers were had.
The other, then second one, me. I'm a big old park nerd. I love me some Disney World knowledge. I like hearing what's coming up next. Super nerd. Third one, brother-in-law, worked at Disney himself. I had someone. I'm related to someone from the House of Mouse. We suffered. We were suffering for 2 hours watching that panel.
I think it's also important to note, too, that I was suffering as well, even though I'm the quote-unquote neutral party. Because here's the thing. And, we'll talk about the news and announcements later on. Because, God, okay.
Because
they had a bunch of musical numbers to like introduce things, and like Neil Patrick Harris, for example, was part of that. They freaking rolled out the original Belle actress. They rolled out the woman who I'm blanking on her name right now that sang "I Will Survive," like the original. Can we harp on that, pretty please? Can we harp on that? Turn of phrase. They rolled these people out. Yeah. Quite literally. I was leaning towards that because literally they were on wheelchairs, like not like wheelchairs from like the hospital, but like wheeled chairs for this. And I mean, Trevor, you missed the Belle actress when she came out. She couldn't. I mean, God rest her and all that, but like she couldn't really sing much at all. And see that just leads me to this thing. You could tell they got their scripts the day of and had almost no time to rehearse before any of this. Like all these performances were I've seen high school performances that were better. and you have actors like Neil Patrick Harris up there, and he messed up during the opening act, like the opening number, and he never recovered from it.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Like you could tell you could tell like he was kind of rattled from like like getting something wrong with it, but like it was just very awkward. Like the highlight to all of it, at least musically, was the band was hot. What was the band's name again? It was like
the Phoenicians.
Yeah, the Phoenicians. They were smoking. They were on point. Like they were professionals throughout all of it. Everybody else, I mean, you could tell some people had fun. Like what's her name? Glenn Close was actually like on stage as Cruella for a bit. And you could tell she was having fun, but you could also tell like, okay, they were told what they were going to do like 3 hours ago.
It
I was gonna
needs to
say,
be
Trey,
stated.
if you
We
wanna-
need to focus.
If you want to transition, we could talk about the park stuff now since we're on the topic right now.
No. I'm not even talking about the news. No, not that. No, I want to focus on the presentation of it all.
Okay.
Because for every announcement they had, it was either accompanied with the shitty musical number that did nothing. Like, for example, hey guys, you know that, right? Expedition Everest? You know that it's called the Disco Yeti? Well, hey, let's bring out the I Will Survive singer. Here she is. It's like,
yeah.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with the ride? What is there a timetable you're going to give? No, it's just the musical number. It's like, oh. And then the other part that really infuriated me, and it got old really fast, is that the people that come out to do these presentations are the most soulless corporate shells you'll ever see, where it's like, we're here to talk about Coco, and Coco, it changed my life because I watched it, and the ending made me sad. I know it's hard to believe, that it had any emotional weight on me when I have no emotional weight behind my voice or actions, but that was every presentation. The only time I ever saw someone human was when someone came out to talk about a fucking cruise ship. That was it.
Yeah.
All of that, everyone sounded dead and way too rehearsed, where it's like, oh yeah, so Space Mountain, I liked that because I did it as a kid. Mm-hmm. And that was it. It's like, okay.
Yeah. And that's kind of like what we were talking about over breakfast this morning too. It's just like, it's great that like if you want to have the people that work on this talk about it all and like to feel their passion, but it's just like that's not gonna really resonate well with just like the everyday person. Like you need a good PR person in order to like transfer that passion towards the crowd, towards the everyday. And yeah, they didn't have any of that. It was just like, okay, here's like this executive or like this boss of these people to come out and talk on this huge stage to like thousands of people and millions watching at home and all that. It's just like it's very dry with what they were. I'm sitting there watching it being like, what are they even talking about? What are they even saying? Like, they even had a YouTuber that was from NASA for part of it. And even then, I'm just like, first of all, who are you? Second of all, like, you're not really that entertaining. And like I tell you guys, are passionate about this, but again, it's like, you can't really get that across with people who don't like understand that passion, and it's a really like it's a tightrope you walk on, because it's like you want to push that, you want to feel that, but it's like you got to have A, the right people to do that, and B, the right training to do that, and C, enough time to prepare for that. And that just all boils down to, again, it feels like everybody got the script like 2 hours before showtime.
Yep. So yeah, that's why I really wanted to focus on just like the presentation aspect of D23, because man, it was rough trying to get through those 2 hours. Yeah. The announcements, we're going to get into them, whether they had any merit or not, but oh my God. Oh.
But if that's all for your Weebs Lounge, I mean for your Otaku Parlor, we can move on to your boy here because I don't got much to say because I'm gonna keep it short, guys, because we have a lot to cover for movie news and for Disney D23 Comic Con stuff that has happened over the past couple of weeks. So I'm gonna keep it short. Your boy here watched Toy Story 5. Great movie. It definitely should have been Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. Skip 4 and 5. I would have been totally fine with 5. 5 should have been 4. 4 was cool. I watched 4 with wife for the first time. Definitely 1 and 2 top tier. 3 right behind it. The 5 and the 4 on the bottom. That's the top of my head. Really enjoyed 5 watching it in theater with wifey. Really had a beautiful time. That was 1 movie down. Number 2 is I did see Your Name on the 10th year anniversary. If anybody has not seen Your Name, it's a movie directed by Mikoto Shinkai. Highly recommended. Beautiful film directed by an amazing director. Has done many films behind his belt. And this is a 10th anniversary with extra 4K HD quality, the whole shebang that the studio promoted and everything. And I saw it because I have an A-list subscription, so I got to see it for free and I love it. And I got to see it with my wife, who got to experience it for the first time as well, after me watching it for like 20 times since its release. And I've seen it for first time in theater because I think I saw it in theater, but I can't remember. So we're here, and the beautiful film, man, still hits you in the heartstrings. We saw it in Japanese dub with English subtitles, and wifey had a beautiful time. She enjoyed it. She got, I was living through her in a beautiful way where she had her mouth, jaw open, speechless on what was occurring on screen. She like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, I feel you. Trust me. I've been in your shoes. I know what's going on. And that is shocking too. So that was very amusing to see. I still cried at the end of the movie. I still got emotional, still got teary. Still was loving the music throughout the film. And just seeing it, it was amazing. I highly recommend anybody. If you have not seen it, in 2016, I believe it almost won an Oscar. It got snubbed by La La Land, because that's also on its 10th year anniversary of this year as well. Was gonna watch it when it came here in theater around the 10th year anniversary. I think I just missed it, or it's approaching, one or the other, or currently happening right now. But 2016 was a big year for the Oscars, so if y'all wanna go check how was the year for the Oscars, really great hitters. Go watch Your Name. It's from the same director that made Weathering with You and Suzume, I believe is how you pronounce it. So go check it out.
Yeah. It's funny. What's funny, Vash, is the way you felt towards your wifey as she was, watching the movie with teary eyes and like engrossed in it. You could get the same way
From Dungeon Crawler, Carl.
Dungeon Crawler, Carl. All you gotta do is just read and listen to it.
But you gotta be here present so you can watch me tear and be emotional. Be gravitated towards what I'm watching on screen in the media consumption.
Oh boy. But also La La Land's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's not too bad. It's great to see Ryan Gosling, because we will see him again very soon. The last one was the Avatar movie. I would love to talk about it more deeply, but I will give you guys this. It was fun to watch. Paramount, you should have released it in theater. You would have made a lot more money. It was a good movie, good quality animation. Could have been a lot better story driven. And Aang, I do feel like you get nerfed in story aspect, but we could talk about that more and break it down in another time, because I want to jump in more to our conversation that we have in our movie news for the next hour and 20 minutes or less. So I also want to add that I did finish Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso was fucking amazing. Highly recommend. If anybody don't got Apple TV, it's one of the best streaming services, honestly. Has a lot of great media consumption and products that they have when it comes to consume TV shows and movies. Ted Lasso is one of them, is one of the pioneers. Literally, if you want to believe in faith, just like my boy Nightcrawler, Ted Lasso is a great way to watch about positivity and beautiful quotes. Like literally, that show literally spits fire every episode of optimistic and faith and hopefulness, just like Superman. So if you really enjoy those characters and those references I made, you'll enjoy Ted Lasso. I highly recommend to anybody to go check it out. Such a beautiful show. And other than that, that's all I got for my Otaku Parlor, because I'm gonna keep it short and simple. So guys, let's get into our big news but essential. Before I transition, does anybody have any of my team members have any thoughts of Ted Lasso or the Did anybody see Toy Story 5? I think you did, right, Cloudy?
I've seen clips of Ted Lasso, but never really watched it.
And how about Toy Story 5? I think you did see, right? You did see Toy Story 5?
Oh, yeah, I did watch that.
I don't recall. Did you enjoy it?
Hey, look, news.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm glad it could be like last week again. Now sponsored by Pixar, by 8 out of 10 for it seems like from Toy Story 5 for me. It seems like our boy Cloudy probably has that 2 out of 10 to like Spider-Man. Who knows, chat? But if you guys want to go check out review from last week,
not that generous.
Oh, it might be worse. It might be greater. Who knows, chat? But other than that, let's get on to our big news plus central, because it's gonna be a big fucking discussion for the next hour, chat. For the first one, as always, enter. Let's sit down in the lounge and hear what has happened in the latest media. Get ready to dive in the latest buzz, hottest news, and our spitting opinions and everything entertainment. The first thing is the sweaty news. If you don't know what that is, let's get sweaty and talk about gaming, because we have a few things to talk about. AKA is 2 things. Actually 3 things. Actually 4 things. One thing is Fortnite new season adds some gaming legends. We're gonna have Crash Bandicoot, and also we're gonna have Spyro. Who's excited with Sonic and
we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more.
I know. I was getting to it. I was giving some shout out to the big ones. Mega Man and a few others.
Those are not the big ones. Oh, no. Crash Bandicoot, freaking Spyro, no, Sora is in Fortnite for starters. Nani the frick. We got freaking Joker from Persona, Mega Man, Ryu. We have Sonic. I didn't even see Eggman the first time this came out.
Eggman's gonna be a skin. I call dibs.
Yeah. Master Chief. We have discount Mario Kart and discount Link. If you look over at
discount Link, I saw the comment.
Freaking what's his face from Street Fighter?
Ryu?
No, the other one. The other dude, the green
Blanca.
dude. Yeah, he's Pac-Man and his ghost friends. Like, nah, they're gonna take all. Even Laura Croft and her triangle titties are gonna be in this. They're gonna take all my money. They're legit. All I ask.
Oh shit! Under The Witcher 2.
Oh yeah.
Geralt of Rivia.
All I ask. Y'all are bringing these gamings back. That's fine. That's great. Where's Kratos?
This would be the time, man.
This would be the time. Do it. Give me Kratos. No.
So this is a new season, chapter 7, season 4?
Yeah.
This is their new thing called Override. Okay, that's pretty cool. It sounds like it gives me their theme. It gives me a bit of Wreck-It Ralph.
Kind of. I could see that, I guess. Now they did add, like, for the map, they added Green Hill Zone, which is really cool. But they also added Sonic shoes, so you could actually run as fast as Sonic. So I can't wait to do my tactical diversions for my squad in my shoes. I can't wait to piss off all of my teammates. Oh man. Sorry. I got actually kind of excited for Fortnite for the first time in forever.
Hey, I love it. I'm excited for it as well. A lot of skins that I missed, like you mentioned, Mega Man and a few others. I'm excited for it and everything. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I feel bad for Nintendo, because Sega said yes for a few things, but Nintendo said no. So then Fortnite said, "Word, arcade. Let's be Power World." Except not like Pokemon where we copy, but we're gonna have the bootleg version that looks like it, but not exactly like it.
Just Temu Mario Kart and Zelda.
You have any thoughts, Cloudy, or are we good to move on to the big behemoth of the gaming news?
I'm just gonna play. I'm like Whawkins. I'm just gonna buy all these skins because, man, the bits write themselves. Honestly,
copy because chat, this is the big behemoth of the sweaty games, and we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. Not just one Kingdom Hearts. It is a Kingdom Hearts extended trailer. We have a release date of supposedly 2027, which I don't believe yet, because at the moment we haven't gotten much yet. So like, It's like GTA. Like, are you really coming out this year, or you're just gonna tell us and then push again for 2028? We also have new moveset of Donald Goofy. Sora is not in the world of Hades; he's in the world of Coco. We also see Mickey, and we also get the biggest news: my balls being tickled. Kingdom Hearts anime, fucking finally after many years. And we also one of the director, one of the animators also got asking a question during this weekend, said, "Will we ever get a movie?" And I love how they try to beat around the bush to say, "Never say never. It's possible." And I'm like, bro, you have the IP of one of the biggest franchises behind fucking Final Fantasy and a few others. Kingdom Hearts will make bazillion dollars. So trust me, if it doesn't happen now, will happen probably in the year 2030 type of decade or 2040 type of decade. So I will not be shocked when it happens. But out of all those news, not saying I'm not excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, chat. I'm gonna state this right now. I just haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 to fully understand where the story went in a direction. I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and a few of the side stories because it went to mobile or DS games, and I never played some of those. But when it comes to Kingdom Hearts anime, that one tickled my balls, and I got fucking excited, and I'm fucking thrilled for Kingdom Hearts anime. It's about time. That's all I got for now.
Trevor, where do we start? Because we haven't had any time to process or even, because all this news came out while we were just going down freaking wet hills and all that.
Yeah, dude, when it came to the Kingdom Hearts stuff, now that I have like the chance to watch it all, I was like, man, just the Coco stuff, man, alone, it makes me want to just get the game. Never mind it being Kingdom Hearts 4. You just showed me Coco. Come on.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The only, and plus, like, I'm wondering, because, you know, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, they're gonna be playable. I'm wondering what the extent of that is gonna be. If it's gonna be, if 3 was like a testing ground where it's like, oh, they'll be here like little short segments, or no, you're gonna go all the way and be like, maybe it won't be just mini games. Maybe you can play as them whenever you want if you beat the story. That'd be cool.
Now, I could see it like if you beat the story, maybe you can, change off skins here and there, but because that would be really cool. I do see it as like they're gonna have their own like little sections in the game, like at least at start, because and especially with when we saw the Mickey Mouse segments, those Mickey. Oh my god, Paper Mickey, that was fucking awesome. But like just seeing that part, and like there was another part where like it was like a origami Mickey, like a giant version of it or something that he was controlling. Like those parts when they showed it in the trailer, I'm like, okay, yeah, these are going to be little sections here, because like when you also like look at their fighting spot on there, like, and somebody pointed this out too, they have different sections like on their menu for fighting. So like for Donald, it says like it's like magic, items, and then I think it's there was some other third option. I wish I saved that photo that I saw, but like for Goofy, it's like skills, items, something else. So like they're gonna have like their own kind of thing, and plus like just the way they were fighting too was way different than what we've seen in other Kingdom Hearts games. Like, yeah, the fact that they're alone just giving us these levels to play as, like, that's at least still gonna tickle my pickle, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm still gonna be excited for that, but yeah, I do see it as that being their own like little sections, because like, and I feel like it's gonna lead up towards the reunion of Donald, Goofy, and Sora. Oh my god, no, hold on, no, let me repeat that: of Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Because sorry, there's a reason I had to say it in that order, because the game, but whatever. Yeah, just from that Coco world, like with Donald and Goofy going to that Coco world, I feel like it's gonna be after Sora was there, so they might like see like some of the characters and see like the aftermath of it. But they're gonna be like just behind Sora. I think it's gonna be one of those stories where like, yeah, they're gonna be like chasing Sora and trying to like find him, and like they're gonna see the clues and like it's gonna end up to the point where like probably the climax of the game is gonna be their reunion, because like we saw already in one of the trailers, like Riku and Sora do end up meeting up with each other.
Yeah, at the end of that fucking trailer, I'm like, he's back.
I heard Zigbar's voice in that hooded figure too. Yeah, like
it's him.
Oh man. Now my one gripe with this, it's the same thing they did with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the fact that we're still lumping in the lore from the mobile games, because like a lot of these newer characters are supposedly from the mobile games.
I read on the timeline too.
Yeah, people were picking out like the certain emblems on Sora were like emblems from the mobile game and all that. Names of people, certain keyblades being used. Like, yeah, it's that's my one big gripe with it, which means I have to go listen to those videos again of explaining the lore of those mobile games, because that's where Kingdom Hearts does start getting confusing, is lumping in those games into the lore. Like I don't know if that's just a me thing, but it's like once I started like doing shit with that, I'm like, what are we doing?
You're not the only one. That's why I fell off from Kingdom Hearts, not because of the games itself. It's because it started to get too much spin-off. It just started to go to mobile games, and I'm like, I don't got time for that. I believe I was a high school college student or going through life, and I was too busy. I couldn't add an extra thing on my plan of life. But also, like, you're talking about story and lore. Look, as much as I'm excited for this Kingdom Hearts anime series being officially announced and everything, I can imagine the writer's room being insane with whiteboards or insane with papers. It reminds me of this movie, Accountant with Ben Affleck, just writing all those numbers on like the whole conference room. I can imagine just that being a whiteboard about Kingdom Hearts lore and how they're gonna tell the story. The comment section, it's hilarious for me in just a few of them. Just saying, for example, one of them, the writer room for episode 1 is gonna need a whiteboard the size of a building. That's the same thing I said. The other one was like, this is how you get a subscription from your fandom. Literally just making things people actually want. And so it's one like, there's one I laugh about. I can't wait to be more confused in Kingdom Hearts lore than I already am. I'm like, yeah, that's many fandoms. So just to see that, like, I'm excited for the Kingdom Hearts. Just to see when it happens, how they're gonna do it. Are they gonna do a 12 episode like an anime? Are they gonna do a 24 bundle? Or like, are they gonna do how X-Men 97, just do it 8, 9, 10, however the story is? So I'm really curious to see how the direction will go whenever the time comes. And do they plan to drop it at the same time where the game comes out in the late 2027? Is the anime is it gonna come out around the same time as well? Like, are they gonna try to drop one before the other? So I'm really curious about that as well when it comes to marketing.
Yeah, but Trevor, like, maybe you can help me out with this too. It's just like, because like when Dream Drop Distance and like 358 2 days dropped, like those added enough to like the already established lore of Kingdom Hearts to be like, okay, everything's fine. But yeah, it was like the mobile games that really screwed everything up.
Yeah. The thing with like Dream Drop Distance is that it was just tied to the main story. It's like it was a branch. It was still heavily important, but it was kind of still like a branch. And the same thing can go with the mobile game. It's oh my god! It's just like if you were to just look at the cutscenes alone, it's like hours upon hours of material that you don't know. It's Do you guys remember when it was before 3 came out and you had the little short movie? I forget what it's called, but it showed like the Lost Masters and the Master of Masters.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to find a good analogy of that, because like that was your mobile game kind of like summary as to what it was about, and then it's like, okay, I think I'm ready for 3, because that was initially the tease for the end of the 3. Hey, they come back. It's like, oh, okay. So I guess we're gonna learn about their story now. And it's like, oh no, the story's been done. It's like, what? Yeah. Up to 5 hours of story lore that you're gonna have to study up on before 4. And it's like, what? Yeah. Don't you know don't you know there's 2 characters in the 4 trailer? It's like, no. No. Who? Too bad, bitch.
Yeah. So that's gonna suck. But like, I mean, overall, I mean, God, I'm so happy because like, and we in any friend group I've been part of, we've come to the conclusion that like as soon as Square Enix is done with everything to do with Final Fantasy VII Remake, we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff. And it's just kind of funny how it's just like they have the release date for 7 and immediately afterwards all this shit from Kingdom Hearts comes out. It's just like, oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Now, as you stated, Vash, 2027, I'm keeping that date very tentative.
Oh.
I can see it actually coming out 2028, like the spring of 2028 at the earliest. Like I'm treating this as I treated Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not real and it doesn't exist. It's not released until it's in my PlayStation and I'm physically playing it. And don't you dare do that bullshit you did in 3 when it's just like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 2.9. It's like, no, fuck you for that. That was bullshit when you did that because you pulled the rug out of me. You were just like, no, not about that.
Look,
but
I'm on the same boat. I believe that if it does come out late 2027, where right now they're promoting as, it could come out between October through December. Also, like in November to like GTA last of this year's currently doing, because they know that no other game is wants to be touchy. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts. So if that's the case, smart. If not, they could push, like you said, come out in January to early spring, March. So it could come out between any time then, if they choose to do so, because at the end of the day, they will make bazillion dollars at the end of the day.
And I mean, we could deep dive more with it. I mean, unless Trevor, did you have anything else with Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, because I know this won't be our last time talking about Kingdom Hearts. I know we'll get more of it by end of this year, early next year, Comic-Con next year, when it comes to the Game Awards, because the Game Awards is this late year, December, so we might get more coverage for it or more stuff talking about it. So, Trev, Whawkins, you have any more thoughts about the game or about the anime or anything itself, excitement for Kingdom Hearts? If not, we can move on for the Bluey.
It's like, do we talk more Kingdom Hearts 4 theorize, or shall we go to Bluey?
I know, like, who would have thought? Just give it a tradition. Kingdom Hearts or Bluey?
Look, here's my thing about Bluey. Cool, neat, awesome. Pick up a fucking Keyblade, you damn dog.
Tell him, Bluey, go to fucking work and defeat the shadows, you piece of dog. Do your job.
I mean, cool. There's a Bluey movie. Neat.
Put Bluey getting attacked.
That's the tweet.
I don't know if it's picking up. I'm doing the golf clap.
Nah, I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
I mean, Blue's good. I've watched episodes before with my little niece. It's good.
Look,
so
I never watched Bluey. It just reminds me of like Bob the Builder or Dora the Explorer, or just watching did you guys see the DC Pets animated movie with Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson voicing Bad Dog? And
Nope.
No? I know of it, but I have not watched it.
It kind of reminds me of the same animation style when it comes to Bluey, when it comes to that. So I'm like, cool. So love to hear the excitement for Bluey. Hopefully I can hear you guys more excitement for Avatar 7 Havens. This trailer, by the way, guys, by the way, chat, officially came out 3 weeks ago. So we're talking about it now, but still related to coverage because it's animation and Avatar 7 Havens. You know, supposedly the rumor is that we're getting the show 2 seasons, all episodes dropping at once. Why? Because it seems like Paramount don't truly know what the fuck they got in their bag when they know they can make money and drop it weekly, have cordial conversation from content creators / influencers / media. However, it seems like Paramount be like, nah, we're gonna drop it out once, 2 seasons, and go. Hopefully that rumor is false, and hopefully they change their mind and to drop 1 season weekly and call it a day, and then drop season 2 next year, like 6 months later. I feel like that's not a bad idea, but hey, how do you guys feel about this trailer itself? I have thoughts. I've been in a rabbit hole of theories of the Avatar, the cycle, the air nomads do this, the earthbenders fix this, the firebenders destroyed, but then the airbenders rebuild. So I've been seeing a lot of interesting theories between the Avatar lore and what they could do with it. But just being under Paramount, just under the helms of the studio, I just feel like it could crash and burn or it could succeed. Because also on top of this on top of this trailer, I'm gonna also add another Avatar news that's currently going around but hasn't been officially confirmed, that there might be a water avatar. Can't remember his name, pronounce it correctly. Avatar Haruka, I think is how you pronounce it, is the water avatar before Aang, before Avatar Roku. They just license and copyright currently right now in the past week. So there's a rumor right now that they might make a new project involving him as well, which is like, why? He got his wife face, stolen there. He doesn't have a good track record, but hey, let's just show avatars that we don't really care about, maybe don't have much thoughts about. But going to you, Whawkins, first. What do you think about this trailer? What do you think about the possible news that I just mentioned to you, that we might get another Avatar spin-off backstory?
Look, I'm gonna be upfront with this. I don't have a lot of stock in Avatar. I didn't really grow up with Avatar in the way that everybody else did. It was on TV, but at my age and my mindset at the time, I'm just like, who the fuck is this Tommy Pickles grown up ass doing on my TV screen? Get out of here with that. But years later, I did watch Avatar, and yeah, I do like it. It's just I don't have much stock in it. I literally just sat here to watch the trailer. I mean, cool. The animation style is very jarring compared to what I'm used to with Avatar. There's a lot more angles and a lot more I guess playing around with how things look like. Was that Korra I was seeing, by the way, in this?
Correct. That's Korra, because she's the only Avatar to be seen, because Avatar Korra killed the other connection. She broke the cycle, the connection between the other
Dark Avatar.
So we have Dark Avatar. We have the spirits deciding to want to kill all humanity, and instead of earth, fire, air, water, all the elements used to live in harmony in the Fire Nation attack. Instead, is the Avatar decide to kill all of us and destroy all the lore and history of spirits and everything. So yeah, that's great.
I don't have any stock in it.
How about you, Trev? Got any good thoughts? Got any care? Do you give a fuck about Korra? Are you a Korra slander or are you a Korra defender?
I am a Korra truthsayer, and that show fucking sucked balls. So I am, on one hand, of course, she would have destroyed the world because she is an arrogant piece of shit. So that does not surprise me in the slightest. Who knows? Maybe Seven Heavens will be good. I'm holding out hope.
Hey, but, we have Avatar 7 Havens, October 9th. And I think we had another project coming out in October as well. Street Fighter and a few other good things. So we have an interesting month of October before, GTA. So, hey, only time will tell. But hey, if that's all we got for Animation Corner, we can move on to Weebs News, because we got a fucking lot. So let's get into the next 45 minutes of discussion when it comes to Weebs News. I'm going to pass it first to you, Whawkins, because this is all you of the first Kratos stuff.
Boy. Oh, so Kratos is going to be recast in Amazon's God of War TV show because Ryan Hurst tore his bicep while performing a stunt on set. So I guess the injury is going to take him out long enough they just need to recast him. A lot of people are the biggest rumor is saying that Dave Bautista is in talks to play Kratos. And on one hand, I would be on board with that if this was 2005 Bautista, that Jack, I'm sure acting wise, Bautista will do great. It's going to be a way different version of Kratos than, what's currently out there. I do like the fact that we did get to see Ryan Hurst as Kratos in another picture beyond that initial photo that we saw. He was looking pretty good, but unfortunately, shit happened. So sorry, dude, you got to sit this one out. Atreus apparently being recast for season 2 for the live action. that does make sense considering the time skip that there is between like 2018 and Ragnarok. So that kind of makes sense why they would go with a recasting in that option, just because, you know, kids get older. So yeah, we need to kind of, if they're doing like a back-to-back taping of this, yeah, we need to kind of push that forward. So yeah, I mean, unless you guys have anybody else who should play Kratos, I can't really think of anybody else at the moment.
I do have somebody.
Really
The guy that plays Reacher. Forgot his name on top of my head. If you guys give me a second.
Oh, that actor. Yeah, he has the muscle for it.
He literally has the body. Let me see his name. Reacher. Oh my god, I can't spell Reacher actor. Actor name. Alan Richardson. Thank you. I'm in my head. I'm like Richard something.
Okay.
But Alan Richardson, the guy that plays Reacher, his last season came out. I need to watch a wifey and everything. I feel like he could also be a good choice. Dave Bautista's a good choice as well. He's one of the best actors that came out of pro wrestling. He's literally one of the best ones. Take the information as you will.
I think he is going to be good for the older Kratos. Like, I think he'll do fine for that part.
Yeah,
I just need to see it.
I feel like him literally screaming "boy." Literally, I feel like would be so good in our thing. If you just want to have some fireworks as well and just do this as well during the show, I feel like it would be awesome too. Does it make sense? No, but for wrestling fans, it will. So if you know, you know. But I feel bad for the Kratos TV show because I feel like it just started and it's already having issues with production. So I feel bad. Like it's either A, this is the world telling you a sign to not do it, or continue trying. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Trevor, got any thoughts for this? No, if you don't, hey,
not really. I mean, it's just a case of just like whatever happens. The show's already killing. It just sucks that the show's already killing itself. And it's like, God damn it.
Exactly. Sadly, is doing that, but you know what's not killing themselves is if you are in Trailer Town. If you don't know what it is, this is our section talking about a few trailers that's come out over the past couple of weeks. We have a few of them. We have two. I'm about to say two. We have three. We are Rolling Loud movie. Yes, that's an action movie where we have. I was about to say Wiz Khalifa. That's not the person I was about to mention. His name is. Hold on.
Oh, this asshole ruined WrestleMania.
We have Owen Wilson, Matt Reeves, and Travis Scott. The film follows an overprotective father who attempts to bond with his son by sneaking him into a Rolling Loud music festival. And we got Travis Scott caring about a random dude being a father finding his son. Yeah, a rapper that's about to perform in Rolling Loud cares about a random dude, strangers, losing his son. Somehow that makes it believable. But hey, take that from as you will, because we also got a movie trailer with professional wrestler Liv Morgan and a few of the people, big actors, a Takeshi film in a film with Liv Morgan and star Shunin Oguri. This is a film coming out next year. I mean, soon. It doesn't have a date. And then for anybody excited for Coyote versus Acme coming out next weekend, or technically next week, Friday. For me, I'm watching it next weekend, though.
Yeah. Well, so the movie Vash was talking about called Bad Lieutenant Tokyo from filmmaker Takashi Miike, who these were also people. Hold on. What I see on the trailer? It's, I don't know if they were, from Takashi Miike. Where he directed 13 Assassins, Audition, and Ichi the Killer. So 13 Assassins, really great film from what I've heard. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. But how dare you lowball freaking Coyote versus Acme? How dare you? That's going to be movie of the year this year. And I am not being funny with that. I am being 100% serious. Right, Trevor?
Yeah, suck it, Dune 3. Go Coyote. All stocks in Coyote.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's having good positive reviews as well right now. It's saying that's one of the best films. People are enjoying it. Has a 90% in Rotten Tomatoes, I believe is what I saw or heard on my timeline. So that's fucking amazing for the film. I'm excited. I'm seeing early screening. It comes out next week Friday on some date of the 28th of August, but I'm watching the 23rd, so I was very excited. Like, I'm not taking that away. John Cena, many actors are in this film, Cal Universe and Agnes, so I'm excited about it. Another film I do plan to watch is End of Oak Street. If anybody did not see it, came out this past weekend.
Yeah.
I heard rumor that it might be connected to the Cloverfield universe. I haven't seen the Cloverfield.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen the Cloverfield films, but I heard that it might be connected to it. You had Obi-Wan Kenobi, you had Anne Hathaway in this film of End of Oak Street. Heard many good reviews. I plan to watch it with me and wifey sometime this week or next week. So
yeah, is it in theaters or is that on Netflix?
It's in theaters. It just came out this past weekend on August 14th.
Okay.
So it loses job, so it should still be in theater for the next month or so.
There was some other movie that was coming out on Netflix that kind of had a similar vibe to it, but
I haven't seen it.
I can't recall what it is right now.
I was gonna say the other film that comes out this week is with Jason Statham, Mutiny. So if you want to see Jason Statham in the same kind of film for the past 20 years, go watch it, because I will.
I'm good.
But if we don't got no more thoughts for Trailer Town and possible movies coming out this coming week, we got Park Plaza with Clary, where you guys will be hearing Trevor's mouth for the next 20 minutes of the greatness of Plaza Parks.
20.
Or maybe the worst part of Parks. Because what came out D23.
All right. So, I already mentioned how the presentation for D23 was
Ass. Ass.
But hey, you know what? Let's go through these one at a time and just bask in the greatness of it all. There's a sense of irony with that, isn't there? All right, so first up, first big announcement. You know, Tomorrowland is getting reimagined. This is in Disneyland. Now I'm not the biggest Disneyland fan, not because I don't like them. I just haven't been there yet, so not my cup of tea. I do know that apparently Tomorrowland is not a good place to go to in Disneyland. Apparently it's been suffering for a while. So, hey, you're going to reimagine that? And that's cool. Something to note, though, is that, Whawkins, I don't know if you remember this because you were watching it with me. Last time this happened, last D23, they were going to do like a new Avatar land in Disneyland.
Yeah, they haven't really mentioned anything about that. So
this is actually kind of good then, because if they didn't bring up any updates with that and they're saying we're actually going to, they actually use the words like we're doing this kind of now, we're going all into this now. It's like, oh wait, is Avatar out? Did you do something for the people? Yay!
Hold on to that thought. Hold on to that.
But next up, that was the big one. I'd get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Again, not the biggest Disneyland fan, but hey, that's good. They nail it. Awesome. Good job, Disneyland fan. She got it. Let's talk about Villains Land. Oh boy. Oh Lord. This is where that good shit starts coming in. Because Villains Land, which has been named Villains Land.
Yeah.
Do you remember how not too long ago, apparently a leak, which is now fucking wrong, was saying hey, we're gonna get Emperor's New Groove coaster, and we're gonna have a spinning ride, and
because didn't we talk about that with it being maybe a water ride?
Yes, and the leaks seemed plausible because they were based on concepts that were already out there, and there was art for these. So it's like, oh, sure, this could work. No, turns out the first piece of concept art kind of nailed it. So we are getting a Maleficent coaster, all about going through, what was it, the Briar, the whatever the pack of thorns are. That's just the Briar, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool. Now they keep saying this is gonna be the most advanced. This is the coaster that we're gonna do thrills like no other. It's like, You're a Disney coaster, though. So rock and roller level at top, at best. Cosmic Rewind at best. Not to knock them down, just like there's a certain part. I have a feeling they're never going to do inversions. They'll never do them.
No.
They will never have the balls.
To compare to Busch Gardens, which coaster are we using? What is the worst that Disney would do?
Honestly, Hey man, maybe their best coaster would be like Apollo's Chariot level, because there's no there's no inversion on Apollo's Chariot. It's just some big hills, some really good airtime. You could have that. There's nothing wrong with that. But the other ride is a Magic Mirror ride, a water ride, deep within the catacombs of the evil queen's castle. You're going to go in a little boat. And there apparently there's some debate if this is a water ride or if it's some kind of simulator ride. We don't know anything yet, but well, you see, the Magic Mirror has he has a perspective on all the big villains, and you're going to be seeing them throughout the ride, which made me think of, it's like, is this not Unfairly Ever After, that weird stage show that came out with the Magic Mirror showing all the Disney villains? So
no.
With any luck, maybe that show will be completely irrelevant and we can nuke that because that show's not very good. Nuke it all. But hey, part of the charm of that announcement was, I don't know how they did it. I'm glad she did it because, man, she was having fun. Glenn Close came back to the, I was about to say the silver screen, but hey, she walked out on stage as Cruella de Vil from the 101 Dalmatians live action movie.
Yeah, she did.
Wasn't it cool?
That was great. It's just nice seeing her just reprise her role and be like, "Hello, I'm having fun." Whawkins that does bring back, and it's like she was definitely improving probably the whole thing.
But yeah, probably the whole thing. But I also want to say, at least they didn't have to wheel her out.
Absolutely. And hey, she was making jokes as she was trying to go along. It's like, what is this Disneyland? How come I don't have a ride? It's like, oh yeah. Love you. Let's see what's up next. Yes. Meanwhile, we shall go to Hollywood Studios. I just want to repeat that for a quick second. Make sure we're all on the same boat here. We're going to Hollywood Studios, to the former home of the Muppets. You know, those stars at Hollywood Studios. But what's this? They've been evicted? Oh man, even though the Muppets moved to Rock and Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios, their home has been replaced by Monsters Inc. in Hollywood Studios.
But Trevor, now we can get sushi in Hollywood Studios.
Here's the thing. This is like a very weird, like, good news, bad news kind of thing, where it's like, hey, good news. You're getting a lot of effort being put into a Monsters Inc. land. You have a restaurant that looks really cool. Like the footage we saw of the octopus animatronic looked really good.
It was really good by design.
Exactly. The restaurant looks great. There's a stage show that looks to be on the same level, if not, well, probably it's going to be better than what was it called? Mike's Laugh Floor, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor in Tomorrowland, Magic Kingdom. It's probably gonna be like that. It looks infinitely better. And then, of course, you have the big coaster, where the main gimmick is that you're gonna board your coaster and then you go up 40 feet in the air and then you'll blast off. Again, there won't be inversions on the door coaster. I doubt it. They will never do it. If anything, it will be probably like the Big Bad Wolf at Busch Gardens. I don't think that has loops. I don't think it does.
I don't remember. We didn't get to ride it, so
yeah. We'll say that we're correct until proven wrong. But yeah, it's like the good news is like, holy shit, yeah, you're putting a lot of effort into this Monsters Inc. land. That's cool. That's great. You know, wish you nothing but the best, because man, more rides, that's a win. Bad news. If you're in Hollywood Studios, what the fuck are you doing there?
Yeah. No, like, that confused me. I'm like, don't you supposed to hate each other? But then, yes, sharing your IPs. At the end of the day, the way I saw it is how DC is sharing Batman Crusader on Amazon Prime. That to me is just weird, but it works because at the end of the day, it's new property, new media is being shared somewhere.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch that.
But yeah, that's the weird thing because like, oh, it's Hollywood Studios where they celebrate the magic of movie making, and it's like, yeah, but now there's Monsters Inc. It's like, oh, wait, what? Huh? Okay, but you know what? That's all right. But yes, there is a question. Yeah. Is about the Lion King?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Don't you miss Scar?
I mean,
Don't
yeah.
you miss the story of the Lion King? Don't you wish that you could be floating on a log, speaking French to lions?
You know what? I do. We should go to Paris in whatever.
It'd be cheaper than Disney World.
Hey, it's true, by the way. You could go to, honestly, we did the math. You could go spend a whole week in Paris and you'll save more money than a week in like here in our own country.
Really?
And you know how we are about our math around here.
Mm-hmm. So,
but yeah, Vash, yeah, it costs less to go to Disneyland Paris than
for a week.
That's crazy.
For a week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. And speaking of insanity, well, not really. This seems to be good. Disneyland Paris, they're going to get a Splash Mountain. It's going to be themed on the Lion King. And thank God that they did not make it the quote-unquote live-action version. They seem to have course-corrected to the animated version. Thank God. So, yeah, you know, there's not really much to know about that. But there is more Paris news. I believe I put it on there. Oh, yes, I did. Not only that, but in Disneyland Paris, there was their own version of Space Mountain. That was called Hyper Space Mountain. It was just Star Wars themed. It was pretty cool. That's all. It was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Space Mountain, Star Wars. Pretty nice. However, if you learned what came before it, it's like, oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Because the original version was a kind of like homage to I forget the name of the movie, but it's like one of the first movies ever, I want to say.
Oh,
first black,
oh wow.
Not like one of the first black and white, but it's one of the first to be made. It's all about a group of astronauts that kind of just shoot themselves out of a cannon and shoot the moon, and they take the eye out. So if you know that imagery, it's that movie. And their Space Mountain, the original, was based on that concept. It was that. They had their own little soundtrack to boot, and then, well, Star Wars came in and go, boop. I was like, oh. But hey, Star Wars isn't doing so well. So you know what? Let's bring it back. Bring back the original. Bring back what everyone wanted. And I think now is a good time to say it's like this D23 announcement wise, surface level. It is for the people. It's for the fans. Yeah. It's for us. The amount of announcements that they gave us. Wow, you're doing great. There's a con to this. We're going to get there. But man, so far you're doing what the people want. Hell yeah. Hooray. This is, it's a SpongeBob joke, right? It's like, this is what we wanted all along.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it comes with a fun double-edged sword that we'll talk about here in a minute.
Oh, yes. Like our next announcement. Oh boy, this is it.
Is it the Animal Kingdom one?
Oh, yeah. You know, Whawkins and Vash. I love me Animal Kingdom. Don't you love Animal Kingdom?
Don't you love dinosaurs? Vash is just like, oh, give her.
You know what? Hey, Vash, hold on. We can solve that. Vash, do you like dinosaurs? Do you like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're extinct. Why do you like things that are dead?
Yeah, well, do you think people are fans of dinosaurs 70 million years after they died?
Don't you know they ate everything? Haven't you seen Jurassic Park?
Because you see, in Disney's Animal Kingdom, they decided to take out the dinosaurs in, again, their animal theme park. This guy will never get tired of saying that. Will never get old. But, dinosaurs. in Disney's Animal Kingdom has been replaced by 2 new attractions. We got a little more info. I believe new concept art was shared of the Encanto ride.
Yeah.
You go on a little coaster car, or
it's basically a tour of the house.
Yeah,
but they're theming it around the kid in the movie, which, you know, fair play. At least it's the kid with the powers to talk to animals. That's their little loophole to put this in here. Like,
that's the only loophole they're allowed to get away with, you know.
And so with that, at least for me, I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever.
Now,
it's this next one. It's this next.
It's yeah. I mean, like, fair play. I wouldn't put it, you know, as a replacement to fucking dinosaurs in Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Dead.
And so are the rest of the animals. Their lifespans are over in that Encanto house. They had their time. But, you know, no. The Animal Kingdom, all about animals, right? We're good? Gucci? Good. So Indiana Jones is coming to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, but Trevor, the name of the thing is why it's there.
It's just I had a very productive anger venting when the news first came out about how Dinosaur was getting nuked in favor of an Indiana Jones ride. The wound is still fresh. But hey, you know what? Indiana Jones is going to be a ride. They got Harrison Ford to do the motion capture for the animatronic. It's like, all right. Which means he'll have as much fluidity as a 1950s animatronic.
It'll have the same fluidity as Harrison Ford himself, which isn't much in 2026. But Trevor, what are dinosaurs to jade serpents, though?
Yes.
You gotta use your brain. You gotta think big brain with this.
Yes. You see, the plot of this little thing is that, well, Indiana Jones is about to go into a Mayan temple, and he will come face to face with traps and the mythical jade serpent itself, a giant snake that will totally not reuse the Carnotaurus skin from the dinosaur ride. Nope, it won't be. Nope, it's all original, potentially original. There's no way they would just take the skin of the Carnotaurus and slap it on the serpent.
It's as original as Pal World.
But yeah, it's just like it's like, okay, cool, Indiana Jones ride. Okay, where's it going? Fucking Animal Kingdom. What? But hey, you know, hey, there's Expedition Everest. You love that thing. That has a Yeti. It's like, that's still an animal. And hey, that was at least one mythical animal. At least it was in its own part and not replacing fucking dinosaurs.
And it had a great story behind it, right?
Oh, Dinosaur Expedition Everest.
Oh, Expedition Everest. I'm helping here.
Oh yeah, Everest had an amazing story.
Transitioning into
It's awesome. It's so good. It's so good. You're literally part of a tour group that's going to explore Everest, and then when you get up there, turns out your train track to go up the mountain bulldozes through an ancient shrine for the Yeti. So, hey, that's not very respectful. And Will Betty the Yeti, you know, it's going to get mad. It's going to try to kill you. Oh, my God, here comes the final turn. Here it comes Legend. Oh, it hasn't moved in 20 years. Oh.
Nice little disco ball you have there.
Oh, man, those strobe lights. That's a shame. Oh, wait. Out in the distance, a light from the heavens shines forth. What is this? What does this voice say from the heavens?
Hey, we're gonna fix it.
Hey, guys. Yeah, we're fixing the Yeti.
Yeah, and the way Trevor's always told me this is the fact that, like, they would have to close down the whole attraction for at least a year.
Oh, yeah. So now this is where you get that double-edged sword that we mentioned earlier. For every announcement that came out on surface level, it is something that everyone kind of wants, and it's very much appreciated. You don't get jack shit on details. There's no timeline. Vash, this is what we meant by the Expedition Everest announcement came out saying, hey, that amazing animatronic that was broken for 20 years, we're going to fix that. And it's like, oh, wow. How are you going to do that? What's the timeline? Because you're going to have to close the whole ride for that. Their response... Hey, look, it's the singer of I Will Survive. Cool, she did her thing. Anyway, moving on. It's like, no. No, you have things to answer. So, unfortunately, to give a little context here so that we're all on the same page, when they built that giant mountain coaster and they slapped Betty the Yeti in there, well, there was a little bit of a problem. The support system that Betty was on, it would rock. So whenever Betty would lunge out at you, her joints would crash against the scaffolding. And it was to the point where the scaffolding wasn't going to take much more. The joints were going to take much more. Everything was going to break if they kept going. So they made the choice to just make her stop moving and put in strobe lights to simulate movement, which was, again, double-edged sword because, hey, if you saw her, that's great. Really good chance on the ride, you don't see her. So, oops, lol. To the point where the lead maker, Joe Rohde, he said that if they were ever going to fix it, and he promised that one day it would happen, they would have to basically go from the ground up. Because where they built Betty, or not really where they built Betty, but where they put her, you can't just yank her out. You can't just blow a hole in the mountain and then just crane her out and then just fix her. No. You had to go from the ground up. So good luck with that one. It would have been awesome if we learned of a date. But no, they didn't say jack shit. It's like, hey, yeah, I will survive. It's like, no, tell me a date. Yeah. Fuck you.
And I mean, like, I looked at Cars Land, kind of the same thing. I'm just like, I mean, cool, nice concept art, but like, I'm not really fixated on the Cars Land. And even when they were,
Dude, I'm still not over the fact that behind the ice mountain is just Haunted Mansion. Immersion's dead there in that part of the land. It's like, why would you do this? But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Well, I mean, that's just the thing. It's just like, and kind of back up your point with it, because it's like, because I've watched a couple of these with you before, with mainly the park ones, just kind of help educate myself too. But like, Trevor's not lying, where it's just like, because it's almost every single year whenever they do these, they don't really have a timeline. Like their most timeline would be like fall of 2027. Like they would say something like that. Like it's very rarely that they would have like an actual date. Like I think I can think of maybe one time I saw like an actual date for one of these announcements. But this year's, like, especially with the rides, them not even giving a timetable from a lot of this, like it just screams. And I know with the wrestling references and all that, it's literally like whenever you had Triple H or Vince McMahon coming out being like, yeah, we listen to the fans. No, you don't. You're still going to do whatever BS you want to do. And like with a lot of these announcements, which I know you're just itching to talk about that last one, but it's like that one just screamed to me of them just being like, all right, we listened. Damn, here you go. One day, eventually, soon, it's like, it just kind of screams just like that. Because literally they gave that announcement and then ended the show.
And awkwardly too.
Yeah. Well, again, they only had like 1 minute before showtime to rehearse everything. So,
and you guys may be wondering, what is this mythical announcement? By the way, before we get to that, guess what? I'm segueing to something else in Epcot. Something.
Oh yeah.
something that put the fear of God back in me.
That's right.
And it made me and Justin look at each other and just be like, shit. Because again, my brother-in-law, he was a member of the House of Mouse. And when he learned of this, and when we looked at each other, it was like, shit. So, Spaceship Earth is a beautiful ride. Just want to put that out there. It is, no joke, one of my favorites. I love that thing. I love it so much. Do I wish that Jeremy Irons continued to narrate it? Of course I do. But you can't go wrong with Judi Dench either. I love the story of it. Yeah. I love the animatronics, how it flows from scene to scene, about how we went from communication, how we went from paper to the Phoenicians to the Sistine Chapel looking at God. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful, man. It's its own perfect little time capsule, much like Carousel of Progress. You don't have to touch it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's changing.
Yeah, they're changing it.
They announced the next chapter was going to begin. And we looked at each other and it's just like, oh no. Oh no. It's like, what are they doing? It's like, oh, don't worry. We're going to evolve it from human communication to human connection. It's like, but it was already that. It was already that, you know, how humans connect with each other with communication. You already have that. Why change it? You don't have to update it. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. Whawkins and Vash. It was fine. It was fine. We were having a panic attack. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those moments where, like, you're sitting there, you could feel the nope just emanating from the right side of your body. Like, oh, they are both not a fan. Like, you could just feel.
Why would you ever touch Spaceship Earth? It's the fucking icon of the park. You leave it be. You leave it alone. But hey, you know what? It all ended on a somewhat beautiful note, although again, no details. 20 oh man, was it 20 years ago? I feel like it was longer I feel like it was much longer than that. There was a beautiful ride called Journey into Imagination. You had two characters. One, a purple dragon named Figment, and the Dreamfinder. And in this attraction, it was just how, you know, it's the power of imagination, you know, how your imagination can shape the world around you. And it's a very touching ride. Or it was a very touching ride. And the Dreamfinder, you know, he was a very humble character, very nice, very endearing.
Very evil.
Yeah, very cool. And then he died. He was sent upstate to a farm to live out his days. And the ride changed into a journey into imagination with Figment.
Yeah,
that ride is it's rough, man. It's all the whimsicalness of going to like a magical land of imagination. It's like, well, now it's a dimly lit factory and Figment's there and he's annoying with Eric Idle. And Eric Idle, he's trying to do his best, but it's like a phoned in Eric Idle as well. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Oh man, what happened to my Dreamfinder, man? Well, after all these thousands of years, turns out, guess what? The Dreamfinder's coming back. Looks like Journey to Imagination, the OG, could get a revitalized spin. We could just slap the original back together with modern tech and hey, we're all good. So you may think, wow, awesome. When is that going to be?
Roll credits.
Yeah, that's a really good question, isn't it?
No, we need to keep hearing Beck sing. That's what we need. Yeah.
So yeah, that was the D23 announcement. That was pretty much the bulk of it, where it's like, man, service level. Hey, you're giving us a Maleficent coaster? Awesome. You're going to give us a Journey Back into Imagination? Awesome. Am I missing anything? Oh, yeah, Expedition Everest, chief among them. Yeah. It's like, wow, all these cool announcements. When, how? Fuck you.
Like, just, yeah, dangling the keys in front of a kid.
And that's really what it was, because funny enough, before we started the show, I was just looking at I just typed in D23 just on various social medias just to see if I was missing anything, in case there was like cool walk footage in the conference center. And there certainly is. But a lot of the reactions that I've been seeing are just like, what even was that? Well, what did we watch? What did we learn even? It's like, oh shit, it's already begun.
Yeah. But hey, there was more to D23 than just video game news and park news and all that. We got a lot of movie news from like animations coming back, a few things from like Marvel and MCU and everything. So, hey, Vash, I just helped transition you into this final segment that we have.
Hey,
look at me being a team player.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this good 30-minute conversation with Trevor talking about parks going down the drain, or is it good, or is Disney going to find the budget to somehow make this happen? But till then,
both.
You're lucky. You're lucky we didn't go 2 hours with that. I'm just gonna throw that out.
Oh, trust me, I believe it.
Here could have gone the whole 2 hours.
I believe it. Hey, it worked out. Those 30 minutes gave me a little break to eat my dinner. For anyone that's just watching the YouTube version,
I want some.
Literally was eating two beautiful fucking dinner appetite of a sausage type of hot dog. Oh my god! If join the Discord, you can see the picture there. But quick shout out for the Disney side. We're gonna talk about animation, then Marvel. Those are two last things we're gonna talk about for the next 20 minutes or so, chat. So stay with us. Right now, time codes are in the bottom in the description. So don't worry. Big shout out to the new Disney Legends award ceremony that happened this past weekend. A big shout out to Anne Hathaway. And also Lin-Manuel Miranda, Jonas Brothers, and Dwayne Johnson, and Eric Goldberg, who also does animation, and Susan Egan, who does voice. She was the voice in Hercules and a few of the characters. So a big shout out to these people that I mentioned, the other people that I mentioned, just because one of them I'm not going to mention his name. But other than that, do you have any?
He's your boy. He's the one that gives you work.
I work for him under like 100 people. I don't ever think I will ever meet him. If I do, I'll come back and give you $5. Whawkins, I got you.
You'll give me $7.33.
But does anybody have any thoughts about the Disney Legends? Any shout out to Lin-Manuel and Hathaway?
Trevor, go ahead. I know you have your thing. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Look, man, I'm glad that you all were, you won and you were recognized for your achievements. Now, if we could just pan right to poor Jim Cummins and the other legends, I'm sure I'm forgetting. I'm sure they would love that honor as well for all they've done. Just saying.
Vash, remind me too when we're done recording, because never mind. I won't say it now.
Copy. We talk off there
about something.
Yeah. But that's all for the Disney Legends. That's all they get for the time of this show. Because now let's get to the meat potato of this discussion, because we're gonna have a lot of animation conversation, and one of them is the motherfucking Incredibles family doesn't want to grow up because the director could have Frozen, could have weddings, could have other Coco. We're gonna talk about it, Chad. But we got Miguel ready to go from a little boy in 2017 to a grown-up type of teenager in a time skip. But no, the Incredibles need to stay the same age. We heard that right now the villain will focus on the idea of how not all superheroes are good, and the children will be in a quest to prove that they can be real superheroes. And some of the images we saw is that, Bob, you look fucking exhausted. I think you should retire. Maybe we should have had a time skip for the Incredibles 3.
Oh, that's part of it too. Because what was it, Trevor? Like, part of the synopsis of the plot is Bob feels like he's washed up.
Yeah,
that was Incredibles kind of 1 and 2.
And now we're getting it in 3. With now the kids' turn to prove that heroes can be good.
Wait a sec, but didn't we have that with 2? Because they ended up saving everyone?
Yeah, so it's like, it's sad when a franchise like this is not could be good, but they're not making it good. It's like, bro, you literally have the Fantastic Four in an animation format called The Incredibles, and I fucking is up.
I think what really gets me is the creator saying that they didn't need a time skip.
Yeah, that too. That's just being stubborn. Like that is capital words and capital letters of being stubborn of your own property and not letting it grow. Like you have a pure family centric superheroes that you create as your own, like My Hero Academia. You can literally create such a grand universe, but you're literally selling yourself short.
I can actually see why, because it's Brad Bird, and Brad Bird worked on The Simpsons for a long time, so I really won't blame it. The mentality is like, The Simpsons never grew up, but at the same time, it's like, they are not The Simpsons. You can let them go.
Exactly. They're not like The Simpsons. You can keep like that because they're a freaking episodic, like I almost said reality TV show. They're just like an episodic. It's just like Family Guy, like why they don't age up Stewie at all.
Yeah, exactly. You know, satire.
It's a sitcom. It's a sitcom.
Yeah,
like you know, granted, it's a sitcom within a certain like time frame, a year and all. Like how long did Bonnie spend being pregnant on Family Guy? Like it's just that kind of mindset, you know. It's just like that doesn't really translate well in a movie setting. Like
it doesn't.
I remember when 2 started, and it's just like it started immediately after 1, and I remember because I didn't know that going into the movie, and I'm just sitting there like. I'm just like, wait, this is like right after what? No, what?
It's
the only
weird.
comment is like, oh, this is just setting up what happened after the last one. What's going to happen this time?
Yeah, the same thing, you know. But hey, we got to spend all our resources on crappy live action remakes.
And a lot of gooning because it seems like they like to also goon when it comes to Mrs. Incredible. AKA,
well, that's Mrs. Incredible. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, AKA
at least that's not live action.
True. But hey, let's talk about live action. Right now we got a film, a property called Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. And in that, we have a sequel introducing Angel in the sequel, in the live action. But we also have a Stitch short film in theaters. And is going to be right before the movie Hex later this year. So go check it out on November 20th if you want to see the movie Hex, but also the Lilo and Scratch, because Lilo seems to have gotten a cat and Stitch might be jelly. So he's jelly in the short, and in the sequel live action, he finds love. His cousin Angel.
I think Eden's put it best because he and I don't know about you two. I want to say you have, but we watched the ever-loving shit out of the Lilo and Stitch show on
I love it.
Disney. Yes, good. So it's like, on one hand, it's like, oh man, you know what? I'm glad that you're giving more rep to, the other experiments, because, man, a lot of those experiments are really cool. At the same time, though, this is live action. I hope no one forgot the crimes that the first one committed.
What are you talking about?
I'm curious to see how they tackle the second one. I wonder if they're gonna take this criticism they heard in the actual timeline and fandom, how they feel about the live action. I wonder how they're gonna course correct or move on from this, because technically this is new ground. What type of direction they're going is new storytelling, because they already kind of differentiate from the original show. And the original show, like you mentioned, Trev, they had other experiments. They had the guy that makes sandwiches. They had a guy that drills. They have a guy that works that works with the fire department. They have a guy that works with at the beach that helps save people's lives. So they have all these type of experiments that are involving. They have big aliens, small aliens, tiny aliens. So they have all different types of artistic style that they're drawn in the show. But are they actually gonna able to do it in the sequel? Fuck no. They have Angel because it's an easier way to animate Stitch. Just literally draw pink and more flirty. That's it.
I like how you remembered 625 first. It's the sandwich one.
That's the easiest one.
Hey man, he's a classic. He's iconic, as the kids would say.
No, he is.
Oh, he's a laid back worker. He's literally like, oh, you don't need to do anything. I'm gonna just take care of the ship, make a sandwich all day. Bro was literally Scooby-Doo, where he's able to talk, except not get scared, and also have the same strength of Stitch. He just chose never to use it.
It's just extremely lazy, says Jumba.
But
Look,
nope.
speaking of talking animals, though, we're getting a new one coming our way. Another sequel. Like the fact that we're not having to wait this long for another sequel to Zootopia.
Oh my god!
Yo, the most funniest thing is that when I saw this announcement and when I saw this, Zootopia 3 and the arrival of birds, I'm like, oh, cool. Literally my first thought, and I love the comment section because I love to look at it to know I'm not the only one that's being crazy or like to theorize right away. Literally, Zootopia will be birds. I'm like, oh, Zootopia 3 makes sense. But then I'm like, oh wait, so Zootopia 4 has to be insects and bugs. Cause guess what? In a city of place of all animals of the animals kingdom supposed to be together. Guess what we haven't not seen. Before this was reptiles, which we saw in the Zootopia 2 now. The next one is birds, flying animals. We have not seen them. And then the last one is insects and birds, because I don't see no ladybugs, cockroaches, no type of other caterpillars and other of the family of insect and bugs. I don't know much of them. So I think that's just my theory for 4.
Yeah, I worry that I think that's the big worry. Really, it's like, is this going to be a repeat of Zootopia 2 with the reptiles? Because hey, I don't want a 1-for-1 beat of the same plot where a bird is the villain. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
I do like the transition, like how they revealed the logo for Zootopia 3 was awesome. I love
the pod thing was cool. The newspaper where the whole community of Zootopia is hoping for Hobbs and Jude to have a relationship, that was cute as well. Really adorable.
Yeah, and I just love how you keep seeing a feather throughout the entire trailer, and then it just turns into the claw mark that turns into 3. And it's like, that was cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But hey,
Zootopia 2 proved that it still had the gas. So hey, come on, Zootopia 3, you can do it. I believe in you.
Yes, you can, because guess what else you could do? We saw the first teaser of the Simpsons movie sequel shown at D23, includes a full chase sequence featuring Homer running over a baseball all across Springfield.
That, like they said that thing was incomplete. The fluidity on that animation was amazing.
I've not seen it. It's not been on my timeline. I have not seen it.
Looks really good.
I swear.
I'll see if I can find it.
I'll try to find it. I couldn't look for it.
The best thing, though, to come out of anything Simpsons related this weekend is the fact that Matt Groening, I'm throwing this in here right now, damn it. Matt Groening, Mr. Simpsons himself, said that there's a possibility for Simpsons Hit and Run to come back. And I want that and need that in my veins. So it's just like, yes, release it around the time as the movie. Why? Because I want it. I don't care about time. Just give it to me. Give me what I want. Dang it. Except another sequel.
Is that all you got thoughts for Simpsons?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait.
Let's move on for the thing I'm hype about this this animation segment, because I'm excited about the 2 things we're talking about. The first one is Frozen 3. Yes, you guys heard it here. I'm actually looking forward to Frozen 3.
Love's gonna find love.
Yo, the one thing I was laughing about Frozen 3 is that they're using the plot of the first original. For anybody that doesn't know, Elsa in the first original movie was supposed to be an actual villain, but they changed it up. So now they're using her in third, where the Ice Queen, aka her auntie. And it seems like many people in the timeline have seen the movie or the show. Sorry, my apologies, the show, Once Upon a Time. And people are saying that they took the story inspiration from Once Upon a Time because it relates to it. And I'm like, cool, I've never seen the show. I heard of the show and everything, but I've never seen it myself. But Frozen 3, they do have a time skip. And I feel bad for, not Elsa, Anna, I believe that's her, who was having the wedding.
Yes, Anna. Yes.
She was having the wedding, and somehow her boyfriend / husband gets skinnier every movie. Because I remember the first one, this dude was big as a Viking, but now He just.
Well,
I'm
that's
a bit
what happens
confused.
when you're raised. That's what happens when you're raised by stone trolls.
He loses
That's it.
weight? Okay, cool.
Yeah. You know, you lose a little bit of mass.
Anybody excited for Frozen 3 than me? Because I know I'm a big fan because of attachment, because I saw this movie many times, Frozen 1, as a kid with my niece. My niece was obsessed with Frozen, so I watched this movie many times with her. And Frozen 2 I enjoyed, really cute and everything. But now we have a third one. It's really curious to see how we enter this universe and everything else. So really exciting nonetheless. But anybody excited for Frozen 3 or eh?
Yeah.
Meh.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
It's like the opposite of Zootopia 3 for me in terms of like how I feel.
All right.
it's like the opposite of what we're about to talk about.
So are you guys excited for Coco 2? We have a time skip.
Yes.
We have Miguel has a haircut. He looking good. He goes into the world reunion to see the bad guy once again. I'm trying to find his name. I'm hitting the link right now. His name
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Ernesto de la Cruz. He's the villain again, which I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
Hello?
There's a reason. Hello?
Oh no, I don't know what the
Yeah.
reason is yet. I'm just like, why do we have him as the villain again? Like it's been so long, 5 years. I assume since Miguel. Like, why does he need to fight his arch nemesis? Like, I wonder what's the reason.
I feel like there's gonna be another entity or another thing about this. Like, yeah, he might be involved as a villain, but I don't think he's gonna be the main threat of all.
Actually,
there could be something else.
I can kind of see him be maybe not the main threat, but he's still a big threat because his legacy is ruined. So maybe they might, because the only thing I can think of is like the way it goes, like what happens if you, because we know what happens if you forget someone. What happens if you can only, if your legacy is completely tarnished? What if you're only remembered badly now? Does that, will that change you? Will something happen to him and he's trying to get back? That's what I'm interested in. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's just the thing. Like, seeing what else gets released beyond what we've gotten. But yeah, I'm glad we're actually getting a time skip for once, like actually seeing some age up of some characters. And also the reunion, like I saw some people like questioning why the grandmother was still old during the reunion, and I'm like, but we haven't heard her speak yet. She hasn't talked yet, so I mean, she could be a little bit more lively. I don't know, like, I'm not going to really judge that part. I mean, it's a really good like shot we got here. I wish we could have waited for the movie to see this shot, but you know, that's just being nitpicky, I guess, about it. But you know,
they might show in the trailer. Only time will tell. Knowing Disney like to review shit, so who knows? But hey, asking about Disney, is anybody looking forward to a Ratatouille movie ever in the future? A sequel? Because I'm not.
No.
Okay. I'm glad.
No. Like that. Let's not waste resources, you know, especially with these next two things. But you know,
hey, talking about the next two things, Star Wars. I would love to talk about it, but we could move on for that for next week or another time because hey, we don't got time for Star Wars just like they don't got time for themselves because we got Darth Maul and Ahsoka season 2. All right, is anybody excited for it? No, crickets. Understood. So what we got for excitement, chat? I want to quickly glance over 3 things, and it just hit you guys. Talk to me right now. Marshala Ali says that he no longer might be for Blade. He prepared himself. Might not happen. He's on different projects. Wonder Man got canceled a couple weeks ago, but season 2 got announced early this year. But then we heard confirmation from New York Comic Con. Wait, my apologies. San Diego Comic Con that Ghost Rider is coming with Ryan Gosling as being the actor, by and directed by Sean Levy. Trevor, any quick thoughts about any of these 3 things?
That's all I got.
Got it.
Oh my
Whawkins,
God.
any quick thoughts about this?
I mean, that just enters a whole other discussion that I don't think we really have time during this recording to talk about. So, just sticking with D23 with everything. I mean, we got a new trailer for Avengers Doomsday, which was pretty cool. Looks like Haley Atwell's Peggy Carter's returning in it. Very interesting that they also released a list of like specific movies to watch in order for this movie. Like, you know, the original X-Men movies from like the early 2000s was on there. No Way Home was on there. So, you know, we get some shots of different New Yorks. So yeah, they're trying their best to hype up Doomsday, and I mean, cool on that aspect, on that front with it. Just still a little worried about how that's gonna go. But on top of that, we got X-Men cast reveal, so that was nice to see. But yeah, I guess just sticking with the Doomsday trailer, did this move you guys in any way?
Look, I will say this: the Doomsday trailer got me curious to see how they're gonna do this. That's all. Am I did it get moving? Did it get my balls tickled like it did for Kingdom Hearts anime? No, but it got me curious to see what are they gonna do with Doctor Doom, aka Victor Von Doom. I really love the scene that I watched with Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic say, "Victor, what are you doing?" That was really cool. Just the expression is from Richard in relationship with Victor. That was really cool. The posters and everything, like showing that Doctor Doom is gonna have his 4 horsemen. That seems to be, people are already predicting that's probably Doctor Strange, Wanda, and 2 other cast members that I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm like, cool. So people are already, you know, starting to speculate. Cool theories. Awesome to see. But really love the beautiful shots of Doomsday that they've shown so far in the trailer. Looks very green screen heavy and everything, but overall looks very solid of entertainment, of showing what Doctor Doom power is. Many people in the comment section asking like, hey, how strong is really Doctor Doom? I'm like, bro, he got magic and science. He got 2 of the strongest hitters of knowledge, and now he's using it against people. Like, I feel bad for Thor the most, because Thor is broken as hell in the comics too, and he has the Odin Force, but he's being used as chopped liver to show how strong Thanos is, how strong Doctor Doom is, and everything. I'm like, I feel bad for my boy. He's being bitch around, just like Hulk was using Loki to go left, right, left, right, left, right as a spam. I feel bad for Thor. That's all I got.
Yeah. Trevor, are you more hyped for Doomsday than you've ever been for anything within the MCU?
No way! I can't believe this!
Oh, see, he can't believe how great Doomsday is going to be when it drops in theaters in December. He's so excited for it.
Did your balls get tickled, Trev? It did. I understood. It did. It just got you like that. So how
Exactly.
I love that.
He's so hyped. He's so ready for this movie. He just can't. See, he can't contain his excitement.
Look, I love how Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman also did something for D23, saying that, hey, can you please get us in the movie and everything. Really curious to see how this really builds up. They're really hyping it up until December. For anybody that needs to see, let me see, where is it? Don't forget, if you want to see this film and be up to date, you gotta know X-Men 2, Captain America the First Avenger, Avengers Infinity War, Endgame, Loki, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man No Way Home, Black Panther, Captain America Brave New World, Deadpool Wolverine, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Thunderbolts, and the Fantastic Four First Steps. But somehow Ant-Man and Quantumania and Ms. Marvel are not too much important, even though the Marvel has a connectivity of Monica Rambeau in a different universe where the X-Men is. So it makes you question, like, hey, is this list correct? Or maybe are they trying to say fuck the Marvels and fuck Quantumania with Kang? Who knows? It's up to your choice.
I mean, I'm all for just forgetting that Quantumania existed.
Many people have. I'm not one of them because I have not seen it, so I cannot put 2 cents in the bucket.
Don't now. You don't have to, because we're not involving Kang in anything. Fucking, he's dead.
That is very true. But if we don't got no more thoughts about it, let's get on to our X-Men cast. Supposedly the movie is coming out May 5th, 2028. So, may the force be with you the day after. Because we're going to have Professor X as Christopher Albert, Kit Connor, Cyclops. We have Sadie Sink as Confirmation already, if you've been living under a rock, as Jean Grey. Indy Navarrete as Rogue. And Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister. And Maya Boyd as Storm. So
Adam Driver is going to be very interesting as Mr. Sinister. And I'm all for it. I'm all for a lot of this cast. And a lot of people are like coming down with Indy being Rogue, but I think she'll do fine.
Yeah, a lot of people was throwing shade for Indy this past couple of days of this recording this past Saturday, Sunday. The voice actress of Rogue of X-Men 87 actually commented on her post of how excited she is for her, how happy she is for her. So it just shows that some people are happy for her. Other people are saying that she's not too tall or enough or skinny enough or has the accent. I'm like, bro, has people always said this about Robert Downey Jr. People said it about Chris Evans. People said it that Hugh Jackman wasn't the right fit many years ago. Guess what? Nobody sees anybody else as Wolverine other than Hugh Jackman. Nobody sees Iron Man other than Robert Downey Jr. People have literally in Marvel Comics has changed the design of Iron Man more to look like Robert Downey Jr. in the later issues over the past couple of years. So it shows that maybe if you just wait, she might do a good job. I'm excited. The people I feel bad for is the person that's playing Professor X, Christopher Albert. You know why? Because you have 2-star actors that play Professor X on the first 2 roles. Damn, their names just slip out my tongue. But the 2 actors that play Magneto and Professor X in the original 2 series of the past of X-Men Days of Future Past and the X-Men 1 and 2 and 3, those people kill it as Professor X and Magneto in the relationship. So that's why I'm saying good luck to these new cast members, because it's not going to be easy to be the 3rd or the 4th people in the next coming years of who plays X-Men. And I'm happy for Kevin Feige doing one thing: cast these actors as young, because you know damn well Kevin Feige said you're going to be in a 10-20 year contract with me, and you're going to make me 3-5 movies and make me $5 billion motherfucking dollars.
Yep. But Trevor, any thoughts on this X-Men casting? We didn't really talk too much about this weekend, I don't think.
Nah.
Are you not excited or curious of what to see from this cast, or see what the X-Men stories that would be showing about them and everything else?
Yeah.
Not particularly. It's just casting, but hey, everyone looks the part, so it's like, all right, cool. So, show me what you got.
Yep. I'll tell you exactly what we got, Trevor. All right, this last thing, this Vision Quest trailer that we got has some cameos that hold a special place in our hearts. But
yes, 2 very important cameos and nothing else.
Oh, we got James Spader, we got Ultra coming back. But it's just funny. Literally, look, my quick comment about this is this trailer got me excited. I'm looking forward to it coming October. I'm excited for just see the actors play them. Friday, we have Jarvis, we have Ultra, we have Dumb You, or the other robot and everything being manifested. Really cool to see. But it's just funny that a robot named Vision is trying to build a unrealistic family with avatars to look like human, because the family he lost that was fake being created by his ex-wife or ex-fiance, ex-girlfriend, created by a magic of fake kids, but then are real kids in parallel other universes. But he created robots that was part of the Stark family to create them as humans to still have a whole family. Really ironic for a robot. Really fucking ironic.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the series, but it's just like these 2 characters that are be playing. This is what's got me and Trevor very, very, very excited to see what they do. There's these 2 characters, one named You and one named Dumb E. Now you may be looking at these people and be like, all right, some fat dude and some dorky looking dude. Why are they being highlighted right now? Well, there is something, again, very near and dear to mine and Trevor's hearts. Something that's probably the peak of comedy, if you will. A little show called The Goes Wrong Show. Now, Trevor, why don't you explain to the lovely audience that is listening to this, what is the Goes Wrong Show?
Goes Wrong Show is its beauty is in its simplicity. It is an episodic show where it's a play of the week. That's it. And the cast are just trying to pretty much just get through one show. But of course, things go wrong. And the real beauty is seeing like, oh man, how did it go wrong? And how, there's like plot lines within this silly little satirical show. It's fantastic. It is free to watch on YouTube, by the way. Seriously, everyone, just please look up The Goes Wrong Show. Season 1, Season 2. I don't know if it's free. I want to say it's free on YouTube.
I think it became free.
Oh, I meant the specials. Yeah. I meant the specials.
Oh, the specials. Oh, my God.
Peter Pan Goes Wrong, one of my favorite pieces of media ever. Christmas Carol Goes Wrong.
Yep. Christmas Carol Goes Wrong.
that is also funny. Dude. What one?
No. You go first. Yeah, because mine. Yeah.
I was about to say it's like the Goes Wrong Show as a whole is just one of my favorite comedies ever. It's up there. I never failed to it never not makes me laugh. Yeah. No matter, you could show me a joke from that 1,000 times and I'll still laugh. It's so funny.
And specifically the two men here that will be on Vision Quest are probably the funniest ones.
Yeah, and it's amazing because the character named You on the Goes Wrong Show, that character's name is Dennis, and let's just say it makes complete sense that Dennis here is named You. It makes too much sense.
Medically fascinating. That's the other part. They're all British too, so it's even funnier. My God, he's completely incapacitated.
Yeah, it's peak British humor, by the way. It's great. Everyone needs to watch the Goes Wrong Show. It's beautiful.
So, yeah, beyond like the stuff with Vision, finding out why he wasn't a part of anything since WandaVision. That's also got us ready for this show.
Look, I'm excited to see Vision. I'm excited to see Ultron. I'm excited to see James Spader. Anytime I see James Spader on my screen, go watch Blacklist. The first 6 seasons or 5 seasons are great. I don't know about the last 3 or so. I have not watched. Can't really say. I know Trevor or anybody else could add or more thoughts. But James Spader to me is a plus. Can't wait to see what happens with this continuation. And we saw a poster of Burning Man. Could it be a tease? Could it be a tease to Mephisto finally, or anything else that we might get, or Human Torch, or what the fuck are we? Who is that person burning fire? We only time will tell when we get there.
Who's that Pokemon?
Or does he connect? Does Vision Quest connect to Doomsday? Does anything connect to Doomsday? We don't know.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't. But hey, chat. You know what? We have come to the end of our show. We are fucking wrapped. We are done. We have done a 222-minute show. We have come to the conclusion of asking Trevor, how are you happy and excited to see the X-Men going and also having its own park in the coming future? Having the X-Mansion in a park in the future of the Disney parks. Yeah, amazing, outstanding. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Yeah, sounds exciting.
Yeah, sounds fan-flippadastic.
How about you, Whawkins? Any thoughts about this great show that we had about Marvel news and D23 Comic-Con news and things that we haven't had the chance to speak about because we've been so fucking busy? And
it's great to get out and touch grass and jump in a pool filled with children that you keep bumping into because they don't know how to just chill in a lazy river Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time tonight, talking, shooting the shit and all that. So stay tuned for our other projects. Like, maybe Vash will finally game with me for once, because I have some ideas, some timelines, if you will, of getting some game content out and all that. Like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. But stay tuned, because we might talk about that live on air during another show on a Monday night. Maybe you already caught that. It's called Weebs of the Ring. Maybe you already watched that episode and you come back here and now you're stuck in this weird time loop where
Vortex.
You're just going back and forth between a Monday and a Wednesday for some reason, or whenever this is going live, or if you're listening to the audio version of this, whenever that goes live. But hey, it's not my job to do all the plugs. It's somebody else's job to do the plugs, because I hate doing the plugs. I always seem to forget to plug something, even though it's just down in the description below. All those links to my channel, Trevor's channel, Cloudy Crescent, by the way, which great video coming out soon that he can talk about here in just a second. Other channels like our Vault channel, where all our streams are going to go up, our normal channel, which you are catching right now with these lovely podcast episodes. Like, maybe you checked out Off the Binge. Hey, they're about to have their hot or flop this week. Look at me doing these awesome little things while looking at Ace's pectoral muscles and all that. But hey, that's just me spouting on, speaking nonsense. Go ahead, Cloudy. What you got going on the pipeline right now?
It seems to be inevitable that a certain Zelda land's going to be universal, but thankfully, me and two good friends, one of them is in this very cool, we came up, we brainstormed certain ideas as to what this Zelda land could be about. We're almost there. I had to pretty much splice out my own audio because we're still trying to figure out, audio stuff. So guess what? Tomorrow, if I got the time, I'm going to do voiceovers for myself, and then we'll splice everything together and we'll go from there. So, hey, hoping that this is done sooner than, at the very least, it's coming out before this year's over, at the very least. Yeah. I just have a win to get through first.
by Labor Day.
On the power of me, it'll be sometime this year.
Yeah, there we go. See,
before December 31st of 2026, it will come out. Before it hit the new year ball drop, just like you should check out the rest of this content. Like they said, check out the description, check out the time codes, check out what we're talking about. Check out the bench on Mondays. Check out maybe a Wednesday or Thursday stream of maybe Fortnite. We might be playing Fortnite. We might be kicking ass. We might have spent some money on new skins, new characters. One of the many option possibilities that could be. However, let's have a good time. Let's have a good fun. Because you should, like Whawkins said, go check out the Vault channel. Go check out twitch.tv/AniMovie for the streams of Twitch, of anime reactions, ReZero, Jobless Reincarnation, Erumacon, other projects that I will be getting back into in Steam. Since life is, I don't even got my green screen up yet. Technically, it's on the other side of this. But hey, we here. Let's have a good night. Let's have a good week. The end of month of August. Summer is ending. Back to school for some people. Back to regular schedule. Fall season. Hey, it is what it is. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your life. Go get your bachelor, your master's degree, your GED, your PhD. Whatever of the EDs you got and you're getting. Good luck. Talk to you. Have a good night. Take care. Bye. Go put some cheese on your pancakes, by the way.
God damn it, he said it.
And put some nice syrup on it. And enjoy with big appetite with a bit of slap of eggs on the side. And they could just be a big egg and cheese of a McGriddle. Call it a day. Just saying, guys. Good night.
It keeps going.